It's really hard to find good media nowadays that lasts longer than 6 to 8 seconds and also stands the test of time. One depressed weekend, this past one actually, I had succumbed to the poppy romantic comedies for senior citizens. I find myself asking a multitude of questions, so let's just get this torture over with. What the fuck? Never mind the opening number. The song is fairly atrocious with keywords that are supposed to,
Marry me, say yes. Marry me, say yes.
lighten up your heart, the mood. Marry me, marry me. Half the fucking song says 2 words. Fuck's sake. Hire a ghostwriter, you old hack. What is J-Lo known for? That's a sincere question because I'm not familiar with her game. But moving forward, we'll refer to her as MadonnaSpice. This 50-plus-year-old pop star is supposed to be in a leotard with some reflective bottoms in the opening number, and she looks great at 50-plus. No, really, really great. Well, that doesn't absolve her from the train wreck that is the quote-unquote hit. Okay, yeah, it's a hit, all right, to my ears. You sent sonic assassins to murder my soul when Marry Me plays.
Marry me, say yes. Marry me, say yes.
Production does a great value to make it seem like, well, one, MadonnaSpice's hit record with her boy toy, J Balvin, it's taking the world by storm. Along with their whirlwind romance and all of that shit. Number 2 is that we, as the world, not only know about it, we give a fuck, which is like, no, fuck's sake. Never in my life have I ever cared about any celebrity getting married. Sincerely, fuck off, all of you. Who in their right fucking mind would give a shit about these 2 people marrying? Like, one, if the guy's a fucking hitmaker and he decides to go on a date with a one MadonnaSpice, there's a few questions rattling around my mind because, well, this isn't an age thing. This is a common sense thing. She's old enough to be his fucking mother. And J Balvin is supposed to marry her? Why? Why would any hitmaker do that? You're an established artist and you're just going to date a 50-plus-year-old and then marry her? Okay. All right. Also, if the idea is that I'm not supposed to somehow recognize how old MadonnaSpice is, it's going to be kind of tough because she looks amazing. But also, no amount of trips to old Miami can erase the age that you are. You're merely delaying the fact of the inevitable. And that's with a full makeup team on and off the set. Jesus Christ. To believe that this woman is anything under than 45, it'd be heinous. It'd be heinous insult to all of the under 45 people. And even if I give you 40, there's no way any elite artist is wedding a woman who couldn't even bear his children without an egregious amount of medical attention. That would be silly. And even if you argue that J Balvin may not want kids, it's still so stupid because it's stupid. Newer isn't always better. But I'd sure like to test drive it before going back to old reliable. The only way this works is if he's cheating on her, and keep that in your mind because he's cheating on her. And in this case, she'd have to know it, accept it, and move on. Like men will be men. The movie tries to show the giving side of MadonnaSpice by showing off her entire team doing everything for her, and hers just seeming very grateful. Ooh, what a boss. Girl boss, you go girl. As if that wasn't enough, her manager, well, let's call him Billingsley, receives a phone call, which in turn causes his ringtone to go off. Because those are a thing now. Can you guess what song was playing?
Marry me, say yes. Marry me, say yes.
Fucking Marry Me. That travesty of a so-called hit. No one uses ringtones anymore. Why the fuck would this happen? If this is normal, would Billingsley have to change his ringtone every time she came out with a new song? How would he handle an album? Ringtones aren't plays, right? Like, she gets paid from the download, but not from the phone going off. But then, are you just advertising the hit? Because as a civilian, I would think, oh, okay, listen to that song. And then, hold up, wait the fuck. I ain't using a ringtone. Noses Malone is here. Owen Wilson, we will henceforth refer to as Noses, has got a kid. He's got a great relationship with said kid. He's a great teacher. He's a good dad. And, the ex. Yeah, she's remarried. So it was very convenient for him to end up with the fucking Wendy. We couldn't even go one act without that dumbass song coming right back up.
Marry me, say yes. Marry
Since a coworker passes by and, well, we wouldn't know him because he is a useless, unsuspecting waste of a character, also has a fucking ringtone. Bruv, this is 2023. You don't need to go out of your way to get a ringtone, but you need to go out of your way to get a ringtone. Just fucking why? They try to continue to make the wedding a big thing as if it matters to the lot of 20 plus million people. The fuck out of here. Their relationship is more felonious than Kimberly's first marriage or second marriage. Oh, hell, even third at this point. Good God, they also try to use Jimmy Fallon's unfunny ass to act like, well, we give a shit. And no, we really don't. Because none of this shit could really even fucking happen. Fuck off forever. Slothface breaks up with her girl because, of course, the plot needs to get along. Noses takes his daughter along with Slothface to the MadonnaSpice concert because Slothface had tickets to go with her ex. Now, this movie only emphasized to me as to why I will never go to a concert. Oh, God, I hate it. I hate it. Not only the amount of people, but fuck me. I'm going to pay you to have you sing your hits to me. Nigga, do you know who could do your job? The replay button. On Max, like, get the fuck out of here, dog. You don't even do it as well. I could turn the no. Your contribution after the song drops is fairly fucking over. But thanks for that. Fuck's sake, MadonnaSpice in particular, vomit inducing. Fucking course, J Balvin takes the stage right after MadonnaSpice, and that's when shit really hit social media. Such a simple story. I'm not surprised that it showcases MadonnaSpice and her all talentless songs and dancing skills. The message in this movie seems to be guy equals bad. And in this case, J Balvin. Guy, bad. Noses, guy good. Bad J Balvin was caught cheating with the world watching. Remember the whole media frenzy that was supposed to give us an impromptu notion that we give a fuck about this entire fucking... Ugh. Yeah, well, now MadonnaSpice is embarrassed, and so in true girl boss form and mode, everything stops, and she decides to marry anyone. It's like, get the fuck out of here, dog. Like, this hoe looks around the room, crowded fucking stage. Are you fucking kidding me? What? What the fuck? Travis Scott's dumbass was fighting a $2 billion lawsuit because his dumbass was on the ceiling and he could barely fucking see an ambulance trying to go through a crowd of people. And you expect me to believe that this super rich, super elegant, super old cradle robber also has 20/20 vision? Yeah, fuck off. Anyway, she picks Noses Malone and they begin to see what each other's lives are like. The movie keeps on trying to underline how important MadonnaSpice is with her world tours, TV, movies, interview. Oh, go fuck yourselves. After getting married, Noses realizes MadonnaSpice only ever has her team around doing everything for her, like opening her front door to her house where she lives, because what the fuck could you be any more annoying? First, you tried to have us see her in despair over losing what was supposed to be the love of her life. And then after finding out that she'd been cheated on, you pick a random out of a crowd to marry. What the fuck? Are you even real? Did you ever love J Balvin? Because this was fast. And then I'm supposed to feel bad for you because you've never had to do anything for yourself? I gotta wonder how you shower, ma'am, because I'm available if you need. After months together, they start to gain an understanding and respective idea of one another's lives. Well, at least this relationship is more based than the other one, age-wise at least. J Balvin is back because, well, remember that bullshit-ass song that's been running this whole fucking movie into the ground?
Marry me, say yes. Marry me, say yes.
That one needs to be performed. And guess who they need to perform that little ditty bop? MadonnaSpice and J Balvin got to come back together, of course. And it kind of gets a little tense because, well, he cheated on your old ass and you knew he would. Come the fuck on. Like, no. You had to have known. That is not the first. No, you're just upset that it came out and shoot, whatever. And as the age-old story goes, guy breaks girl's hearts. Girl is a pathetic fool who goes back to said shithead. And then it all works out. Romance. Fuck off. Knows this makes a play at a little reverse psychology. He breaks up with MadonnaSpice before she can break up with him because her world is just so different, causing her to reconsider all that she wanted, everything she's ever wanted in life, because I guess that makes sense. You randomly picked this guy out of a crowd. He now wants to break up. You're acting like it matters? because now you have feelings for him? Fuck you. It all comes back around as we see MadonnaSpice moving her way up the charts, making music, thinking over what she had while making appearances with J Balvin. Manager manages and Noses continues to live in pasty despair as, well, he's lost a baddie. Old baddie, but a baddie nonetheless. It's okay though, because of course MadonnaSpice knows what she wants. She's a girl boss, and now she's gonna make her decision. At the very least, this bullshit made her quite endearing, because the trip that she had to take on her own because she wanted to do it on her own. Well, the hoe was helped numerous times along the way to see Noses in his element at the Math-a-lon-a-thon. Well, again, she did it on her own. I love it. MadonnaSpice walks in just as Noses' daughter is up there trying to figure out the answer to a question, and she dances it out. Remember that? Remember the dancing from earlier? Yeah, that comes back around. And unfortunately, though, she doesn't get the answer in time. She gets the answer, but just not in time. Yeah. You gotta be quicker than that. Anyway, they lose. Good dad moment. You go, girl. Darling, come get your king. And that's it. That's Marry Me. Fuck's sake. A fun-loving, romantic thrill ride that will put you in the grave. Fuck me. As the story goes, fucking shitty, abysmal. An old pop star and a young guy, they marry, and then the shocking truth reveal, for fuck's sake, even though everyone fucking knew, and then she also chose this guy. Even if she chooses a guy at random, why not turn this whole movie around on its head into a thriller? At the very least, she could go missing. He could have wanted something from her. He could have been the guy who leaked the video. He could have had something to do with this entire ordeal, but no. No, that wouldn't be a better movie. No, you wouldn't want to entice watchers. Oh, who needs all of that thinking? If you ask me, this entire movie is one dumbass Instagram concoction. Anytime you see social media people in movies, TV, anything really, fucking run, okay? Because they suck at it, all right? They have a draw. Well, that doesn't mean that they'll stay. And fuck, I'd rather see a rando actor, no name, at least because it would have me not believe that they are this person. When I see MadonnaSpice, I see MadonnaSpice. Sexy and shit, but that's not going to work at 60. I promise you. You're not going to go on that. You got to sit on that down. But nevertheless, a no-name actor would have more than likely done a better job at just me not giving a fuck. Because in this, in production, 7 out of 10. It's nothing glorious, but nothing absurdly off. Story is 4 out of 10. You put something together, I guess, and that's really all I can say without losing it for another 5 to 10, as in 5 to 10 years that you all should spend for fucking writing this bullshit. Who pitched this shit? Acting gets a 7 out of 10. MadonnaSpice definitely can't act to save her life. If the writing needs to supplement what the audience should be getting from your acting, oh, bless your heart, love. Cool. Everybody else was, well, cool. It isn't as though this story required a ton of depth or emotional range. So, yeah. Overall, though, I would like to never, ever, ever fucking recommend this movie to anyone. Not a soul. I would recommend this movie if my soul was tied to the Titanic and the only way to free it was to tell people about it. Fuck that. I'm going down with the ship. Jack, wait up for me, big dog. I'd sooner gut my own eyes out with a dull spork. I can't fucking believe. I really can't believe. Can't believe stamps all around. Because I really can't. You all did this together, like weeks of production, and no one thought that this was a bad idea? No? Fuck's sake, man. Way to have me waste an hour and 40. At least someone was paid for it. A lot of someone's were paid for it. I don't know why, but whatever. Whatever. So bad.
Marry me, say yes. Marry me, say yes.
Marry me, say yes for the rest of it. Get the fuck out of here. You're a rapist. Oh, everything. Yeah, everything. Oh, fuck's sake.